the next thing is the Spikenard. So I'm not gonna lie, guys, the little 13-year-old inside of me definitely laughs when she hears that. I'm sorry, I totally can't help it. You know, the little kid inside of my head is just going, well, that sounds painful, poor guy. But anyways, so that's where my mind goes. But Spikenard, I'm really excited to experience this. Like I said, I haven't even opened this yet. This comes from the flowering, it's a flowering plant of the valerian family, and it's distilled from the roots of the plant. Valerian, if you've ever used it in tea, if you've ever made your own tea like me and some of my friends have, because we're actually in herbalism school, so we've dealt with the raw elements and ingredients and worked with actual valerian, and man, that stuff smells like feet. So I'm really excited to see what this smells like, see if it has any of those qualities, because it is described as a woodsy, spicy, musty aroma. So if it's in the valerian family, that could definitely be why. So I'm going to find out how I feel about that. And this one can only be used aromatically and topically. This is not one for internal use, okay? I see nothing about that on here. So the plant, the spikenard, is native to high altitudes of the Himalayan mountains, and that would be sourced in Nepal, this particular oil. And it's been used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine. That one always kills me. Ayurvedic medicine for its grounding effects and properties. And it can also be very uplifting and promote relaxation. Another good one in the arsenal if you're trying to relax. I'm really excited about that because that's one thing that I have problems with. I can be a very type A kind of person, like go, 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 go. And sometimes I need a little help just to, you know, bring it down a notch. So really happy about that. Also said to help supporting clean and healthy skin. So I'm going to definitely try this in a little bit of like some moisturizer and see how my skin reacts to it. I have probably one of the most sensitive faces I've ever met. So using stuff on my skin, if I can take it, then probably most anybody could use it on their skin and not have a reaction or a breakout or cause any irritation. So I'm going to definitely try that. So I'm going to crack this right now. Can you hear it? Okay, so. Okay, yeah, that's a lot softer than I thought it was going to be. I was like seriously getting ready for like something that was close to like Sex Panther. And if you guys know that reference, you know what I'm talking about. So that is really awesome. It is on the woodsy side and a little bit spicy, but I'm not really getting a bunch of the musty kind of funky smell that I thought was going to happen from this. I'm also really excited because I've heard a lot of these oils and their properties kind of depending on what category they fall into. So there's esters and alcohols and terpenes and monoterpenes, and whatever that falls into is going to it's going to create the effects that these oils tout. So like whether it's a very grounding feeling and restful and relaxing, or it's very uplifting to your feeling, to your emotions or your mind and wakes you up. Those all fall into those different categories. And up to now, like frankincense was one of the few oils that had a very broad spectrum, so to speak, when it came to all the different constituents. So, you know, they'd always say, when in doubt, use frankincense. So as far as I've heard, this is one that they are kind of bringing into that category as well. When in doubt, use spikenard and frankincense. So use them together, guys, and I'm really excited to see what this can bring to the table. So myself and the 13-year-old in my mind definitely approves.